Hi guys. If so, if you want to go back to high school right after age 22, then this is the video for you. It's although you might get a different experience like you had before during or before during your high school experience, it's not going to be the same. So right after age 22, you're no longer be in the public school system, and you're no longer going to be in the school district. So so with that, let's get started. Let me take off my mask a bit. There we go. So if you want to go back to high school right after age 22, there's some do's and some don'ts, okay? The do part is you'll get to learn a lot of experience. You will have a good IQ, of course. Your brain is in the highest peak for smart intelligence. Most majority of kids didn't have the chance to go to high school at a younger age because, they basically drop out, high school dropout. And they didn't get the chance to graduate. And another thing is why high school is so hard, because the teachers were so hard on them. And when teachers are so hard on them, like because of their gender, because of their identity, because of their looks, likes, and everything, chances are they think that the teacher is bullying the student. And the student will come home crying and then rush to her mommy or daddy and consider never go back to school again. Never go back to high school again. That's the reality of it. But right around that the 20s age, you're going to start having regrets of going back to high school. Now you're going to start having regrets that you basically want to finish your diploma. And that's actually true. Thank God I graduated high school in 2018. Thank God I graduated high school when I was 18. I graduated high school in 2018. But some of the high schoolers don't even get that option. And it's sad and overwhelming. And look, guys, after 22, if you want to go back to high school, chances are students are not gonna treat you right like they used to. And students are not gonna play with you anymore because, you're a grown-ass man or a grown-ass woman. And some of the high school students don't want to even play with you anymore. This is sad. Really, really sad. And some of us had to live with that reality that most of the high school students don't want to even talk with us anymore. You know, because we're grown adults. But right around the 20s, right around the 20s age, people have jobs now. People have responsibilities now. And some of them get married. And most of us had some of the 20s, some of the people in their 20s already close to parenthood. They're already parents. Funny because just 2 weeks ago, I socialized and talked with a 22-year-old mommy. She's no longer young youthly. She's no longer youngling anymore. She is a 22-year-old mommy. She's a parent. She's a parent now, and she has a baby. That's a lot of responsibility, but you know. Hey, I support you, Mom. I support you. The 22-year-old mommy lives in Cuba. She lives in the area of Santiago de Cuba. She lives near where the house of Virgen de la Caridad de Cobre means the Virgin Mary of Cuba. La Virgen de la Caridad de Cobre. And her Catholic church is nearby of where she lives. That's really, really good. Really, really good. And yet she has responsibilities of taking care of her child. She basically goes to work every day. And pretty much, you know, she works full-time job, and she's a mommy now. I'm not disappointed in her because she's still young, but I'm very proud of her because, you know, getting married at a young age is wow. Wow, I don't even know. It's a big risk and a full commitment. Big risk and a full commitment. So, but right around age 21, you're no longer in the spring season of life. Spring season of life is around 0 to 20 years old, you know. But right around age 21, you're probably gonna enter to the summer season. That means you're an adult now. That means you have to do more adult responsibilities. And at age 22, wow, oh my goodness, they're already becoming parents. Like, most of us didn't have mommies, or some of us don't become mommies or daddies until around the later age. But that wasn't the case here. That wasn't the case here. And have you saw one of these Dharman videos of a 22-year-old entering high school? Link it in the description below. Yeah. The reason why that she wants to go to high school is because she wanted to learn English. And her job, they only allow her to speak English. And she's from Vietnamese. Like, most of us don't have that privilege to learn the requirements of the job, like speaking English or experience in the industry or speaking a new language, or possibly learn math or science. Most of us don't have that opportunity. Instead, we have to rely on ESL or Adult Education Spectrum Center, which costs money. The ESL Center costs money. And college costs money. University costs money. And most of us don't have it. So, the sneaky plan is she had to go back to public school. And she had to go back to high school. She has to go to high school around age 22, which is the cutoff date for the public school system. And she faked her name, and well, the good news is she made a lot of friends. Well, only one friend, actually. And they're able to help each other out. The girl that just met the 22-year-old student wants to defend herself. Wants to speak and stand out for herself. That's really important. When you go out to the real world, that means she's gonna have to stand up for herself. And lucky for her, that 22-year-old, she was able to help her out. That's really awesome. Really good. Because bullying nowadays is becoming more unacceptable and more zero tolerance, as I say. So the 22-year-old offered a high school student to help her out to stand up and defending herself. That's really important. And in exchange, the high school student will help out the 22-year-old, help her with her English. And that's what friends are for. That's what family does, actually. That's what friends are for, and that's what family does. And that counts. That, my friends, is called a good friendship right here. They help each other out with things. At the end of the day, they get rewarded. With a Facebook friend, exchange their phone numbers, and, that's good. And that's how a good friendship is. But most of the high school students don't feel that way. They see a 22-year-old in high school, and this is the sad reality of it. This is the most deepest and sad reality of it. The bully comes out to the 22-year-old and say, "Hey, the girl that has a 25-year-old infant, what are you doing?" Oh yeah. Most high school students are gonna hate you for that. Are gonna tremendous hate you for that. Most majority of high school students think that you're 25, 26. Well, basically 25 years old. But people will think that you're 25 years old. Most majority of high school students are. And during a younger age in high school, I mean, if you have that same situation, and if you're not 22 yet, the teachers and the principals will support you and understand how you feel. But right after 22, teachers and principals, they're not going to be thrilled with you anymore. They're not. They're going to expel you right away. Right after age 22, they're going to expel you right away. They're going to say, "Oh, you're coming here to get free education, huh? Well, ain't gonna happen, my friend. Come on, let's go. You're expelled. Out, out, out. Let's go. Move it." Yes, this is the dark side and reality as a 22-year-old. And this is sad. Really, really sad. And most of the high school students, they don't want to be your friend. They don't want to be your friend. And they think you're an adult already. If you watch the Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Michelangelo is not going to accept the adult intern man because, you know, he's just a loser, you know? He's just a 20-year-old loser. The majority of high school students accept people around 14 to 18 years old. And after 21, 22, chances are the friendship of the high school students will decrease. So, sad, but it's true. So, I mean, you're right. The good news is you're still going to do. You're going to be able to catch up like other students are. You're going to be the same pace as other students and finish your assignments on time and the other thing is, don't give up. Don't give up on school ever. Because what happened to me right after I left college is not pretty. Not pretty, my friends. But I will go back to college eventually. I will go back to college. I'm gonna have to actually. But either way, this is me, your boy Alex Von Land, and most of the high schoolers that are listening to this right now, stay in school, don't cause any trouble, and do not drop out either, because most majority of kids don't make it and never reach that diploma. So always stay in school, stay out of trouble, and do what the teacher says. Do what your parents says, actually. Your parents is the number one priority here. And they want what's best. They want what's best for you, actually. They want what's best for you. And if you're not in that level that you're supposed to be, you're going to fail. You're going to fail. So, always stay in school. Always stay in school. Whether it's middle school, high school, college, or even an animation school, medical school, or whatever. Stay in there. Don't throw your opportunity to waste. Don't throw your life away just because. Because once you do, you're going to just be like everyone else. Working at grocery store, doing Publix all the time, and Kroger, actually. Kroger. They grocery bag. They do self-checkouts at Kroger, and they're going to ask you to stack the freaking shelves at Kroger. And believe me, it's not pretty. Not pretty at all. So, is this how you want to live your life? Don't even fall for that trap. Because I know, because I've seen it. Don't throw your opportunity just because, oh, school is hard, or I got bullied, no one likes me because I'm 22 years old, or no one likes me because I'm ugly, you know? Because life gets harder after you graduate high school and basically after college. But never fall into that trap of dropping out of school. Because I've seen it before and it's not pretty. So, for some of you who are in that age group, good for you. This is a wake-up call. Some of you are in the younger age, in high school, please get back up there because you have so much potential in the world. And if I can do it, you can do it too. You can make a difference in your life. And that's what's special about being you. Being able to succeed and being able to learn and grow opportunities. That's what's being part of human, I guess. But guys, please stay at school. Stay at school, stay in class, learn a lot, and eventually you'll get there. Eventually you'll get there. But you're gonna do great, actually. If you decided not to drop out of high school or college, that's good. That's good. You're on the right track. But always push yourself to be better. Push out of that comfort zone to let yourself grow and let yourself learn little by little. Because you got this. You got this. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you for not dropping out of high school, for not dropping out of college. Once you get there, you'll make it. You'll reach the dream of your reality. You make your dreams come true. So, because you got this. Don't let the kids fall for your trap. And right after 22, around that 20s age, please be careful, you know? You may not get always what you want, and at some point, if you're in that way above age group during high school. So please be careful. So anyway, I'm off. So this is me, Alex Von Land, signing off. And yeah, love, peace, and everyone. Enjoy. See you soon. Take care. Bye.